Every now and then, just like even right now, I'm feeling it right here, a little tingling.
Yeah.
So should I get more B12 or less, or what do you think? What could help me?
If that's a concern that you have, I recommend going to your primary care physician and they can engage a conversation. I thought it was a really great learning experience as well as a brand ambassador to kind of be thrown in front of everybody and get thrown at some questions and kind of have to think on my feet. And I'm not too well versed in neurology quite yet, so hard for me to give some medical advice on that.
Slick, good, perfect, on point. I started doing this when I was 21 years old. So I have been doing this a long time, since 1992. I tell people I'm so old I have covered a Cowboys team that won a Super Bowl, and I did. I actually did.
First off, just very inspiring. I think the fact that he went back to school at 50 and got his master's was just really, really inspirational to me.
So the program here wasn't easy, but it made me better. I lived in fear. I don't live in fear anymore. If I end up losing my job, I know I can go work someplace else because of the skills I got here at TCU.
The biggest one he talked about today was communication.
All right, so my daughter is thinking about going to medical school. This whole empathetic scholar thing, how would you explain it to her?
It's really like who we want to be and the community that we're in, the message we want to take when we go into residency one day. It's really great that we talk about it so early at the Burnett School of Medicine, but I feel like it's something that we can always improve on no matter how many classes we take or how many patients we see. It's just something like a lifelong skill to develop.
What keeps a young medical student like you still engaged and want to be in the process, and we hear so much about different red tapes and things that could be coming down the road?
For me, just the reason I went to medicine to begin with. I was a young kid, my mom was diabetic, my family was from Libya during a time of war, and
to be in this position right now, and even if I can provide further insight to just one more student or one person looking from the outside in, that would mean the world to me.
I've actually had a preceptor tell me this past week that communication is the hardest discipline in medicine, and I think that the brand ambassador program and trainings like these have really helped me blossom into that and being a better communicator, not just with patients, but with other healthcare practitioners too.